So welcome to Way to Java Learning. Today is our fourth class. So today I am going to tell what is OOPS concept. So OOPS concept is very important concept, and in every interview, interviewer will ask this question. So you need to know. So there are OOPS concept. The full form of OOPS concept is Object Oriented Programming System. So there are four point. First is abstraction, second is inheritance, third is polymorphism, fourth is encapsulation. So what is abstraction, what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is encapsulation? That these 4 points today I will complete. So abstraction means abstraction. What is abstraction? Abstraction mean the name only tell like it is hiding. If we have to hide the data, then abstraction concept is coming. So abstraction can be get from two ways. One is with abstract class, second is with interface. So for getting 100% abstraction, we are using interface, and but in the case of abstract class, we will not get 100%. Uh, we will not get 100% abstraction. So that is the concept of abstraction. So then second is inheritance. What is inheritance? What is inheritance? Inheritance like uh, the the concept of inheritance like to get the benefit for particular method, benefit like for reuse of a method in different class. Suppose in there will be one parent class. In parent class we will write some method. In child class, if we want to get that method, just we can extend and we can get that, we can get that method. So that will be like inheritance. Third is polymorphism. Polymorphism is there are two types of polymorphism: runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. So polymorphism means uh, in many ways we can use a particular method. So that I will explain later what is polymorphism. So polymorphism, like we can use, we can write a method as overloading also, and in case of overriding we can write method. Then encapsulation like in capsule concept already you would be knowing. Capsule means a capsule have many vitamins, but we don't know what is the vitamin in that. So that same concept is coming in for encapsulation, like we will hide the data variable, like whatever variable, and means we will make all the data is private, and for getting the property of that those data we will make set a getter, and with that we will get that benefit. We'll get all the benefit. Now line by line I will go. What is abstraction? So abstraction means before abstraction concept we need to know what is abstract class, what is interface. So I'm just making one abstract class. What is abstract class? So Java class. So abstraction. This is this is a concrete class. So for making abstract class, we need to write abstract keyword. This is abstract keyword, so it will be working like abstract class. So public void test, then public void test test one. So here we are seeing compile time issue. Why we are seeing it is saying add method body, missing method body, or declare abstract method. There are two ways we can do. So what is saying missing method body? Method body is this one. This is called method body, but it is saying method body or declare abstract. So this is abstract class, so we need to write abstract keyword. So now it will not give that any compile time issue. So now what is the difference between class, concrete class and abstract class? In abstract class we can write a unimplemented method, but in the case of concrete class, just I am writing here, suppose Yes, I will remove all these things. So, public public abstract void test. If I'll write what it is saying, we'll see the compiler what compiler is saying. Abstract method in non-abstract class. This is saying that abstract method in non-abstract class. What it is saying, what we have to do, add method body, we need to add method body. Here what it's saying. Class lesson 1 2 must either be declare abstract or means it should be declare abstract. So it will not give any issue. Otherwise, we need to implement this method. So these are the things. That is the basic difference between abstract class and concrete class. So in abstract class we have benefit for both, like we can make a implemented method and unimplemented method also. So now the question arises, why this abstract method they make. So abstract method, this is concept for abstraction, like we want to hide the data. So how we are hiding the data, like we cannot create the object for abstract class. For abstract class we cannot create the object. So just if we want to get the property, just we need to use extend keyword, and then we need to use abstraction. And now it is saying that implement method, we are just implementing that method. We need to implement, otherwise it will be it will call as abstract method. Now I want to if I want to get the property of this test method, so system out dot println from concrete method from abstract class. Now if I want to get the property of this test method, what we have to do, we need to use this what there are concepts, this extend, we need to use extend keyword and then abstraction. So this will call a parent class and this will call a child class. Okay, so how we will get, so we need to use that abstract keyword, abstraction new relation 1 2. Okay, now a dot test 1, now a dot test 1, this test 1. Okay, now we'll run. Oh, sorry. Actually, I was writing some concepts, so it is giving some compile time issue. Just again, I run. Again, sorry. Actually, I written something, so I removed. So for that reason only I'm getting. Now it is concrete method from abstract class and implemented method from abstract class. So these are two things are coming. Okay, let's lesson 1 2. So now this is the advantage of stack class. So suppose you are going to get one requirement in our your development task, you need to decide what you have to do. Like you need to write abstract class, you need to write concrete class. So suppose you have to hide the data, but you have to hide the data, but you suppose in an application you have to hide the data, and uh, also there will be some method which you want to implement in that same method. and some method which can be changed for according to requirement, like class can be like uh, according to child class, we want to change the property of that method, then in that case that method we can leave as a unimplemented, and some method we can implement as a some method we can implement. So in that case we need to write the abstract class. So that is the we need to decide now. That is the abstraction. Now I'm going to make a interface abstraction one interface. This is interface. Now public void test. Here you can see in this interface we no need to we are not writing this abstract, because compiler will take care of this abstract. We no need to write. You can see that it is saying that remove abstract modifier abstract is redundant file, means it is not use. There is no use, there is no meaning of this, so we can remove, but internally compiler will take, like public also it is like that. Now I'm just writing one variable. Okay, here also by default it will be, I am just writing, you will get, by default it will be public static final. You can say all are redundant. By default every variable will be public static final. Now why they make this public static final? Because if it will not be static, so we need to create the object for this, and we cannot create the object, so how we'll get the property of this I? So for that reason only it is writing static. By default it will be static. Public it should be important, because sorry, if it will private it cannot access outside. If it will default, there will be, it cannot access outside of the package. So that is the case, it make as public. So so that region it make public by default, and final is like we cannot change the value of this, so for that reason it is making it final. Now if I want to implement this method, I want to implement those methods, what you have to do, implement inter inter abstraction one. For now we are seeing lesson must either be declared abstract, either we can make it abstract, then it will work, otherwise we need to implement the method. So we are implementing method. This we are implementing method, and this you are seeing overriding at the rate override annotation. What is the meaning of this at the rate overrider? It is saying like this method is coming from parent class, so it is for symboling purpose it is showing at the rate override. If you remove also, there it will not be any issue, but for knowing purpose it is showing that at the rate override. Now so concept is like for interface we need to use implement, for abstract we need to use extend keyword. And one more concept for interface, I'm just making one more interface, then you will know. Interface abstraction abstraction 2. So what I want to show, we can implement multiple abstract, we can implement multiple abstracts. Sorry, we can implement multiple interface. Now there will be one scenario I was just showing. Suppose I'm writing void test one. Okay, I'm not implementing it. System dot out dot print ln, it is from both interface. Okay, So now I'm going to create the object with abstraction. So what I want to say, methods are same in both interface, but still it is not throwing any error, compile time error, because it is not showing any compile time error. So we can, because the simple reason is like, uh, for particular test, for particular test we can implement one thing only for particular class. So for that reason only, it is, they know it is not throwing any compile time issue. We can do it like, they can ask the question, suppose there will be two interface and their name, test method name will be, method will be same. So if I'm going to use, I'm going to implement, so we will get any compile time issue and all? No, you will not get any compile time issue. You are implementing here, so it is okay, it is fully fine. So this is concept of interface. Okay, so interface. So now I'm going for inheritance. Inheritance is like, suppose this the concept of inheritance, like, we can get the property of a parent class method in our child class. Like, see, this is lesson 11, this is lesson 12. Now in 11, like that also you can do extend. After implement you can use extend keyword, and then you can use lesson. Sorry, you cannot use after implement, you can use before. Before. Okay. Why the lesson 1? This is lesson 1. Okay. So you can use extend keyword, then you can implement. Why it make like this? Why it is not vice versa? Like, why we cannot do extend and all? Because you can see, easily understand, like with implement we can make multiple interface, but in the case of extend we can use only one. So for that reason it make like this, means the compiler will not be confused. So for that reason it make. So what I want to show, just I'm creating the object for lesson 11. Just I'm creating the object for lesson 11. Less dot. Now you can see test, test C, test 5. All the properties coming. In lesson 11 there is no method, but in lesson 1 there are many methods. What are the methods? Lesson 1, 4, whatever public you will get, na. So public is, one is, this is static, second is private, third is public only because we are in different package or same package. Test 5 we are getting, test, no, test we are getting, one is test method we are getting, second is test 3 we are getting, 2 we are getting, and package, just want to see, this is project. Where it gone, 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 where it go. What is coming? I will cut. Okay, no, no. It is in practice package. Both are different. So only the those t- test 3 test 5 will show test 3 test 5 will show test 3 test 5 test 3 test 5. So first is test where is the test. This test 5 also coming because protected, and we are extending so we can get yes test, and then test 3 is coming from okay with that method. test test 3. Okay, test 3 this one. So these three methods are coming. Three methods are coming. So that is the call as that is call as inheritance. Inheritance, like we can get, like we have not written any method here. Still we can get the we can reuse those method which is available in lesson one. So that is called inheritance. Now third is polymorphism. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is like polymorphism is two types. One is runtime, one is compile time. What is compile time, what is runtime? There are two types of polymorphism. One is runtime, second is compile time. What is compile time polymorphism? So just I will go in lesson one. There are many methods. So okay, I will write one more method, so then it will be easier. Java class. Polymorphism will polymorphism one. So public void test. Okay. S- okay, yeah. Public void test string s1. Public void test int I. So here what you are seeing, this is called overloading. What is overloading means? Overloading means name will be same, argument will be different. That method will call as a overloading method. Now I will write, I will show practically, so it will be very uh, memorizing for you. Here return return hi. Here you are seeing compile time issue. Why? Already defined in com.polymer, it is already defined. Okay. So overloading concept. Overloading concept. What is overloading? Overloading like method name should be same, return type should be same, and modifier. Now I will show modifier. Just while private void test. You can see directly. I'm not going to do anything. Here the private is already defined. Okay, it is already defined. Now if I'll make it private. Then what error I'm going to make it public. There I'm getting error already defined. Okay, so what is the meaning is that return type should also like modifier should also same. Hmm. Sorry. Uh, Return type should also be same. So with same name, like name should be same. Okay, and then argument can be different. Argument will be different, then it will call overloading method. Here here you can see there will not be any issue, but with same name if you are going to write anything, then it will give already it is there. Why you are writing same name with that? Because name is providing name is the name should be unique, because name, if name will it will experiment with name, like written type will change, and so compiler will confuse. So name should be same, but in the case of overloading, argument will be different. Okay, that is the concept of overloading. And overriding, what is overriding? What is overriding? Overriding is like we are so the okay, one more thing, like the this mm, it will be compile time polymorphism. Compile time, what is compile time? Like while compiling, only compiler will know, like compiler will know which method we are calling. Like we are creating the object for polymorphism 1, and then we can call the method. So while compiling, only compiler will know, okay, we need to call this method, and it will run. So that will call compile time polymorphism. Now runtime polymorphism will come in the case of overriding. Overriding is, what is overriding? Like we are using extend keyword for overriding. Extend keyword. Now I am just writing here extend lesson 1. Lesson 1. Now in lesson 1, here it is giving compiled in weaker access privilege. Weaker access privilege. In there, in parent, there will be this method will be public, and now I am providing default. So for that reason it is giving like that. If we'll do vice versa, like there will be default, here will be public, then there will not be any issue. Let us test. It is saying attempt to assign weaker access. So always we need to provide that strong access. So in child there should be bigger access compared to compared to parent. Okay, so that is also question. The in interview they will ask this question. So if I will write here public, then it will not face issue. Then there will not be any issue. Okay. Otherwise, lesson 1, test test only test public. If I am working it this, okay. Now at public, okay. Now it is okay. Okay, the default, then it is okay. But that parents should not be weaker. Parents should be parents should be parents should be like sorry, yeah. Already given example. Parent should be lesser or same compared to child. Like it should compile issue will come when parent has m- more means it is bigger access than child. So in that scenario it will give compile time issue. So that is overriding. Overriding is like we are just getting all the property, like this public void test. Now we system dot out dot println from parent, from child. Just I am writing here, okay, from parent. Sorry. L1 dot. See here, we make it default, so it is not able to see that it is not able to see that method, test method. Okay. So for that reason, I am just making that polymorphism concept. I will make it public, so you will understand public. Means you already see now that it is not able to see. So it is not able to see means meaning is like compiler is trying to check this method, this test method. Sorry, this test method is available in this lesson 1 class or not, but the access modifier by default, so it is not able to see. So in that scenario it will not override. Now I make it public. Now we'll see L1 dot test, we are able to see what I want to say. Now the compiler always, whenever I am calling like L1 dot test, this L1 is part of this class, so compiler always check this method available in this method is available in this class or not. If it is available, if this method is available in this method is available in this class, so that compiler will not give any issue, it will not give any compiler issue. Then first it will compile, after that we will run. I will run it, will run it. I am running, then it is giving from child static block is running, and then it is coming from child. So it is printing from child class. Okay, so what is happening first, while compiler is checking this test method is available in lesson 1 or not, so then in compiler is okay. Now while compiling, while then after that running the class, when running the class, then it will come to a new polymorphism. It will come to this class that this test method is available in this class or not. If it is available, then it will override that method. Okay, and for that reason it is coming from child. So this is called runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism. Now that encapsulation, what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is like we can get encapsulation with hiding the encapsulation with hiding encapsulation hiding the data variable. So how we can hide the data? We need to make a variable as private. ये क्या हो गया? Oh, sorry. Then private string. Hello. Now we need to make the setter getter for. We'll make public setter getter, and there will use this one. Number name. like for number. So what is this encapsulation is, like we are hiding these data from outer world and just we are using the setter and getter, and now if I'm going to create the object for encapsulation in another class, in another suppose lesson 1, just I am import the class ec dot set number. Here we can give any number, like we can give 45, and then encapsulation s just uh, sys system dot out dot println ec dot get number. So just I will write here, sorry, need to write, I need to run this one. So here we are getting 45. So but we cannot see those variables ec dot I, we cannot see, so that is the hiding, like that is called data hiding, that is called encapsulation. Like we cannot get the value what we slice, just we can set and we can get. So that is also for security purpose. So that's all from today for today call class. Have a nice day.